Now today we just read that NIO is bringing an AEB function to NIO, which, ladies and gents, enables you or enables the NIO car to brake itself in a case of an emergency. So it is an automatic emergency braking system that say maybe you were driving and you did not see something, or you were going to be involved in an accident. NIO is able to respond quickly and brake the car for you so that you are safe. This is a technology that is out of this world, and NIO is not the first time we are seeing them rolling off the kind of technologies like this. NIO, when it comes to technology, it is a car company or it is an EV maker whose technology is just out of this world. From their cars going to their chargers and battery in swapping stations, you and me can agree that when it comes to technology, NIO is ahead of many EV cars globally, not just EV cars but also into the other gas cars, most gas cars. I mean, from the NIO Day 2023 last year, we saw NIO introducing a new suspension on the NIO ET9, which so many of you who have watched the video is just out of this world. So many cars tried the test that NIO was going through to prove that that suspension is great. They failed. Your Mercedes, your Leodo, and the other cars, they tried the test but they failed, which shows that NIO, when it comes to technology, they are ahead of most of the companies globally. Now, to hear this AEB function that NIO started deploying on the 11th of July, it is something that is pretty exciting because it will minimize the accidents that you find NIO cars involved in. I mean, if my car is able to respond for me in case of an emergency, I think I would like to that is a most important function because it can save my life and it can also save my car, which is something that is pretty exciting. So this is a very important function for the NIO cars, and I think this again will put NIO cars onto the map to say that these are the cars that not only are beautiful with good quality technology inside the car, but they are also safe. I mean, NCAP ratings, you know that NIO, it's a 5-star brand, as many of their cars are rated or given 5-star by the NCAP ratings, which is something that is pretty exciting. And the fact that they are launching this braking system, I think once again we are showed, or NIO is showing us that when it comes to technology, they are ahead and they will continue leading this fast-growing EV industry. So I'm happy, I'm excited about this new technology that NIO is deploying. I'm happy, I'm excited about the kind of technology that we're seeing NIO deploying on their battery swapping station. And you can imagine where NIO could be in terms of technology in the next 3 years. I think you and me, what we think, or if we were to think about the kind of technology that NIO is deploying now and think where they could be in the next 3 to 5 years, you will agree with me when I say it's worth it investing into NIO. And NIO, it is not going anywhere. I know some people cry about cash burns, which obviously to some investors or to most of the investors it might be a lot, but I mean, yes, we want them to reduce, but at the same time we are seeing the kind of technology that they are producing or deploying or unveiling, which I think it's good news, man. I think these are pretty good news. In NIO, yes, it's using a lot of money to do their R&Ds, though we want them to maybe cut a bit there, but they are doing a great job. From the technologies that we are seeing NIO deploying, I think you and me can see where most of the money is going, which is something that is pretty exciting. NIO, it is a company that, of course, when they plan their stuff, when they plan their technology, they are not just planning for the short term, but it's a company that thinks about the long term, which is why we've been seeing their technology being ahead of the kind of technology that you find in most cars, which it's something that as an investor, it makes me to be really excited to say technology-wise, NIO can compete with many cars or with almost all of the cars globally, which is something that makes me to be really excited and gives me comfort because NIO is a stock that is set for greatness. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I just thought I just give you this quick update of NIO launching this new feature, or the new feature that NIO just launched to all of their vehicles from the 11th, which of course is the automatic braking system, which enables you to be safe with your NIO car when you are driving. I mean, 2 weeks ago we saw a NIO video showing headlights off but NIO was able to pick, with the later sensors, they were able to pick the objects on the road, and the car was able to respond effectively to the obstacles, which is something that is pretty exciting, because that once again shows you that NIO car is aware of what is ahead of it, and therefore with this new feature function, it can be able to respond even before you think about responding to a potential accident that could make you to also be involved in and maybe lose your life, or you lose your NIO car, which is something that I think it is a pretty good function. So I look forward to the more functions, to the more features, to the more technology that NIO is going to deploy, because one thing for sure that I know about NIO is that their kind of technology is different from the rest. The kind of technology that they are deploying, it is much more different than most of the technologies we are seeing into the other cars, and therefore because of that, NIO will continue winning. NIO will be the leader, or will continue being the leader in this fast growing EV industry. Otherwise, that's all from me. I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and before you buy NIO for the very first time, do your own DD so that at least you are comfortable as you are investing onto this stock. Otherwise, that's all from me, and God bless you all.